What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jaw Trades, and welcome back to another video. And as you can tell by the text on your screen and the title of the video, I want to talk about what you need to do first to become a consistently profitable trader. What you need to be consistent in first to be consistent on the charts. Now, I wanted to talk about this today because I don't really see a lot of gurus or just make a lot of YouTube videos talking about this specific thing that you need to do. And I'm a guru myself, obviously, but hopefully through my transparency that I've showed you guys and through the payouts and everything, you can trust what I say over these other gurus just because I have experience. Now, I'm not saying I'm the only guru that knows what they're talking about. No, but if we're being honest, there's a lot of fake gurus out there that haven't even taken a payout yet. And still talking about trading like they're just the best trader on the planet Earth. So that being said, hopefully that you guys trust me somehow a little bit, whatever it is. But that being said, I'm still going to talk about what it takes first to be consistent in to become a consistently profitable trader. So yeah, a lot of beginners get it wrong. They think trading is just, having a strategy, risk management, and then psychology, and then boom, you're consistently profitable. But today I'm going to tell you that it's not as simple as that. So what do you need to do first when it comes to that? Well, I already told you, finding a strategy, that's not what you need to do first. Now, obviously, you can't be a consistently profitable trader without a strategy. I know that. I'm not stupid. I understand that. But that's not what you need first or need to do first when it comes to trading. Having a risk management plan. Sorry I'm going so fast. I've recorded this 4 times. I'm not sure if I already said this. I've recorded this 4 times already. 3 of the times I got interrupted, and the last one, my mic was muted, so this kind of hurts. But you know what? Consistency, consistency, consistency. Risk management plan. Of course, you need a risk management plan to become consistently profitable. I preach that we're risk managers and not really traders. We're really risk managers. So obviously, you need a risk management plan, but that's not what I'm talking today. So we can go ahead and X that out. Now, let's get to what I'm really talking about. You need to master your psychology. Like, obviously, you do. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. I was just playing about that. These are the basic things that all gurus really teach you. But I promise you, if you're new to trading, trading will expose your habits and just expose you as a person. And I promise you, it's way deeper than having these 3 things and just becoming consistent in trading. So you might be asking, oh, what do I need to get consistent in to become a consistently profitable trader then? I know it might be cheesy to you. It might be weird, whatever it is to you. But I promise you, you need to become consistent in this game called life, right? Hear me out, obviously. If you're not consistent in life, you're not going to be consistent on the charts, right? And what does consistent in life look like? What does my life look like? Being consistent on the charts, me being a consistently profitable trader, what does my life outside the charts look like? One, I live on the West Coast, right? So everybody knows market opens at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. West Coast is 3 hours behind. So market opens at 6:30 a.m. Western Time, basically Pacific Standard Time. So what do I have to do, or how do I start my day as a consistently profitable trader that lives on the West Coast? One, I'll make sure I hit the gym, or I wake up early. That's number one. You have to wake up early. I wake up at 4 o'clock every single day, and I'm in bed by like 8 o'clock. I should be in bed right now, but I keep having to remake this video for certain reasons, but it's okay. That's one. Two, I wake up at 4. 3, I hit the gym I'm in the gym by 4:30, making sure I get my workout in and that's no choice. I don't care if I'm not feeling it, whatever it is, my body hurts. I'm in the gym by 4:30 every single day, except the weekends. I go whenever I want. But on the weekdays, I'm in there every single day by 4:30. What's next? I make sure I make my pre-market plan before the market opens at 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, just because obviously you need a market plan. Like you can't be going into the markets blind, not knowing what you're about to do. You need to execute some type of plan, being consistent in some type of plan. Next, what am I consistent in my trades? Make sure I don't move my stops, my profit targets. I'm following my plan, my risk management plan, my strategy. making sure my psychology is good, making sure my emotions don't ruin any of that. Make sure my emotions don't dictate me staying up late. Make sure my emotions don't dictate me waking up late. It doesn't dictate me whether I go to the gym or not. Make sure I'm at the markets at the right time, and just making sure that I'm following my setup completely how I'm supposed to, non-emotionally. So boom, kind of robotic. It sounds sad, but it is kind of robotic. And then outside the charts, after the charts, what else? Are you consistent in, let's say, your diet? Are you eating right every time? Even if your body's like, I want chips, I want chips, I want chips. Are you feeding your body the chips, or are you giving yourself the kale or the apples, the bananas, whatever it is? Giving your brain the nutrients it needs to function at a high level. Are you taking the right vitamins? You know what I mean? Taking vitamins, because we're all vitamin deficient. And so you need to know what type of vitamins you need to catch up. Taking the right vitamins. Are you, even if you don't feel like it, even if you, whatever it is, are you, the main point, what I'm trying to get to you at is, are you letting emotions dictate your habits? Are you letting your emotions dictate good or bad habits, making sure you're consistent in those good or bad habits? Because let's take out an inconsistent trader, right? I won't even call them inconsistently profitable trader, because that doesn't make sense. Let's look at an inconsistent trader, right? Oh, sometimes I'll hit the gym, because sometimes I feel like hitting the gym. That's not me saying what I do. I'm acting like an inconsistent trader. Today I don't feel like hitting the gym. Maybe I'll just hit it tomorrow, whatever. I don't really feel like hitting the gym. My body feels like, it just needs a break, or whatever it is, whatever. There's a bag of chips right here. You know what? I feel like eating these chips. Why not? It's just one bag of chips, right? It's not gonna hurt me. I feel like eating these chips. Let's go ahead and eat some of these chips. I'll be okay. It's not really gonna affect too much of anything. Oh, tonight the latest episode of Dexter comes out. I don't know. So I'm gonna stay up late to watch this, even though the market open at 9:30 or 6:30 in the morning. I'm gonna stay up late to 12 or to midnight. I'll be okay. I'll wake up in time. Oh, I forgot to set my alarm. It's okay. Oh, it's already 6:45. It's all right. I'm still gonna hop on the markets because I feel like it. I feel like making some money, and I'm just gonna feel like hopping on the charts right now. No plan, no anything. Oh, I'm in a trade right now. You know what? I know it's about to hit my stop loss, but you know what? I feel like if I let this trade run longer, I'm just gonna go ahead and it's gonna eventually win. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop loss lower, and take a little more risk, because I feel like I'm gonna be right on this trade. There's no way I'm wrong on this trade, right? Okay. Oh, I blew my account. Oh my gosh. I wonder why. Oh my gosh. All right. Outside. Well, at least we're done trading for the day. So you know what? I'm feeling kind of bad right now because I blew my accounts, whatever it is. So you know what? I'm gonna get some ice cream. I'm not gonna hit the gym again. I just need to take a little break from this, and then basically, I hope you understand. You fall in that cycle, fall in that trap of building bad habits and consistently having those bad habits because you let emotions run your life. And you won't become a consistently profitable trader until you stop letting emotions rule over your life and start thinking of what you actually need to do and the process you need to do to get the result that you want. So for my example, I hit the gym every day because, I want to look good. My body is a result of that. I don't show off my body because, I just don't. But I know my body looks good. I know my bicep is okay. I don't have the biggest bicep in the world, but I like how my body is looking. I'm slimmer than I was a couple years ago, whatever it is. All right. I wake up. Yeah, I hate going to bed early and I hate waking up on time. But you know what? That's what I need to do to, make sure I have or I need to do as much as I can to help my trading, get the sleep that I need to make sure I hit the gym early and get that out of the way, because hitting the gym is one of the hardest things to do in a day. I eat good because and take my vitamins because I am not fully functional unless if I'm eating bad and everything, and I know if I eat good, these fruits and vegetables, they're just going to help me improve my performance on and off the charts. Okay, so now I have all these good habits and following the process of all these good habits, and I don't let emotions make me feel like. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like hitting the gym every day. My body is sore as freak. I'm not gonna. I'm trying not to curse. My body is sore every day. I don't feel like hitting it. I don't feel like waking up on time. I don't feel like going to bed on time. I don't feel like creating content. But you know what? I do it anyway because I know that's what I need to do to get to the certain point I want to be at. The reason why I'm almost at 4K followers, last year I had 0 followers. All organic, never buy any followers ever. I have 4K followers on Instagram now because I'm consistent every day in posting. And you can check my track record on that. And I'm not trying to be egotistical or anything. I'm just trying to tell you guys and show you guys what you need to do to become a consistently profitable trader. Now back to my Instagram situation. Man, I'm running out of ideas every day on Instagram. Every day. It's hard for me to create. I didn't want to make this video. This is my 5th time making this video. But you know what? That's what I need to do is to get to the point I want to be. So you got to understand, even though I don't feel like doing these things, there's certain things I have to do to get to where I want to be. So I don't feel like hitting the gym, but you know what? I know that's going to help me. I know to get to the goal I want to be at, I need to follow that process and not let emotions dictate whether I do it or not. Same with eating good. I know I don't want to eat good. I want to eat these Takis. Trust me. If anybody want to eat Takis, it's me. But you know what? I know I can't. Because you know why? Because I know Takis ruin my performance, makes my stomach hurt, makes me boo-boo. Okay? Makes my brain all foggy. Boom. And you know what? Let's just, whatever else. All this applies to trading. If you don't follow everything else in trading, how do you think you're going to stick to your psychology, your risk management plan? How do you think you're going to stick to your strategy? You're inconsistent in everything else, but all of a sudden, and one of the most emotional things to do in the world when it comes to trading, because you're playing with money, literal money. One of the most emotional subjects on planet Earth, money. You think once you get on the chart, you're just gonna magically just be, oh, la 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 la, I'm trading like a profitable trader? No, you're not. So what I'm trying to get to you guys today is that you guys need to master everything else in life because okay, let's bring it back. You need to master everything else in life because if you keep letting your emotions dictate what you're doing in life, whether you build good habits or not, it's going to show on the charts. Your emotions are going to show on the charts. And you wonder why you have FOMO when you go in, why you move your stop loss, why, you don't follow your plan or anything. I know there's a lot of other aspects in life or other aspects in trading that those things happen. But if you take a look at your life and see that you're not consistent everywhere else because you let your emotions rule those things you should be consistent in, those habits, those good habits you should be consistent in, you start to realize why you're not consistent on the charts either. When I first started trading and I was blowing these accounts, I really took a deep dive. And when I say a deep dive, I mean a deep dive into myself, like meditation, fasting, all these things. I know I may sound crazy, but you know what? I have the payouts to prove that it works. So call me crazy if you want. But I took a real deep dive and realized, like, okay, I'm not a good trader because I'm not consistent in life. I let emotions rule over everything. Everything. Every little aspect of life, I let my emotions dictate what I need to do instead of knowing I already know what I should do. Everybody knows what they need to do and what they should do, but they let their emotions dictate what they actually do. And that's what's really hurting your trading progress. It's all emotional. I promise you, if you didn't have emotions, wouldn't you be a profitable trader? Okay, so let's add it up. I'm getting to that 20-minute mark. I'm not trying to keep this video long. I already have, but you guys know I really do love trading, and I want to see you guys win and succeed in trading because you know what? There's enough money in the market for all of us. All of us. I know it might not seem like it, but there's enough money to go around for all of us. If you're watching this video, you can become a consistently profitable trader. But it starts with your life. You have to get consistent in life. You got to stop letting your emotions dictate everything. If you look back in everything that you made a mistake in or anything, what happened? You let your emotions play a part in it. Let's say, all right, let's bring up something for me. I'm not gonna get into your life because I don't know you, but I'm gonna bring the example up for me. Let's say, um, I don't know, I got an F on like my test in like college, right? You know why I got an F on that test? Because I didn't feel like studying. You know what I felt like doing? I felt like going to hang out with girls. I felt like playing the video game. I felt like being up late. I didn't feel like studying. Letting my emotions dictate what I do. So you know why? Or you know what happened? Because I didn't feel like doing those things and I let my emotions get the best of me. I failed the test. So if you let your emotions get the best of you every aspect of life, and then you get on the charts, your emotions are going to get the best of you. And what are you going to do? Fail the test, blow your accounts. So please start building your good habits. And I mean, this is not even at this point. I'm talking about life. Obviously, I'm speaking on trading, but you know what? You're not going to get what you want in life if you keep letting your emotions dictate your action. You just need to take action because you know what to do. You know what to do. This person listening to me right now, you know what to do to get what you want in life, but you choose not to do it because you don't feel like it. And that's the point of this video. If you don't build the good habits and stop letting emotions dictate your life, you're not going to have good habits in trading, and you're going to let your emotions dictate you in trading as well. That being said, I've been going for too long, but I hope I made sense today. If you want to be a consistent trader, a consistently profitable trader, you got to be consistently building good habits in life. Now, we're not perfect. Obviously, I have my days where I don't hit the gym. I don't, you know, where I wake up late, whatever it is. But you know what? As long as you try your hardest and like you show up, I promise you one day you're gonna look back and thank yourself like no other. So yeah, it's just some things you have to sacrifice. And you know what? If I'm looking back at it, I'm glad I sacrificed, these last few years, not going out, not partying, even though I felt like I was having big time FOMO, seeing all my friends being lit and everything. I'm glad I didn't, because it put me in the position I am in today, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. I appreciate you guys for what you guys done for me, and I appreciate myself for making the decisions that I made in the past to get to me or get to where I'm at today. So that being said, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sweating and stuff. I just want to. Hopefully, you can tell I'm emotional about this subject, but I don't let my emotions get in the way of the facts that I'm speaking. But I'm emotional about it because I love seeing other people do better. That's one thing. I just love seeing people do better. It puts a smile on my face, right? Especially because life, it really is what you want it to make it be. I'm not even talking about trading anymore. All right, but yeah, be consistent in life. Start building good habits. Stop letting emotions dictate your life, and I promise you, things like, where's it at? This will start coming to you. Oh yeah. If you didn't believe, if I'm having these 15K months, 20K months, here's the proof right here. These are my payouts. And yeah, if you need help in training and everything else, I do run a Discord, Suave. Suave's been killing it in my Discord. This was a recent payout he took, but I think he's taken more at this point, and he's been trading less than 2 months under my guidance. So shout out to Suave. But yeah, if you want to start getting these things, start being consistent in life and stop letting emotions dictate everything you do, because everything else you do in life is going to show up on the charts. I realized that towards my 2 years into trading, I wonder why I was so bad at trading, because I just was inconsistent in everything else in life. And that's when I took that deep dove, started meditating, figuring out what's wrong with me that I keep messing up on these charts. And yeah, you know what I mean? So if you really want it in these charts, you got to want it in real life too. You got to be better for yourself. Be better for yourself in real life, and the charts will follow. So yeah, just build good habits. Don't let the emotions dictate what you need to do, because we all know what we need to do to be successful in life. We all have our different definitions of success, but we all know what we need to do to be successful in life. And that being said, if you want to join my Discord, I'll leave that down below in the description. Make sure you follow my Instagram and TikTok. I've been going for 20 minutes, even though I said I wasn't going to, but it is what it is. You know what? I really am emotional when it comes to these things. So you know what? I'm not gonna say sorry. I like seeing people do better. So you know what? If I make another 20-minute video, then it is what it is. If I make an hour-long video on subjects like this, it is what it is. I want to see you guys do better because there's enough room in this world for everybody to do good. So that being said, be consistent in life. Be consistent with your good habits. Stop letting emotions dictate you. It's been your boy Ja Trades. I love you guys. You guys will make it in this if you keep being consistent in it. I love you guys, and you guys have a blessed, beautiful day. God loves you guys. Deuces.